It's Oler in the Great, and we're gonna do something a little different today. But I'll get into that in a minute. I want to apologize with the holidays and everything. My streams have not been as consistent as I would like. Would not be. I think I've missed in the last 4 weeks. I've missed 2 weeks, so I wanted to apologize for that. I'm trying to keep it more consistent. I'm trying to do every Saturday, but with it being the holidays and we just passed Thanksgiving, Christmas and New Year's are coming up. We're not going to have a stream the week of Christmas, and we're not going to have a stream the week of New Year's. So we got this week, next week, and then that'll be it until after the first of the year. So we got this stream, the next stream. I might throw in a couple midweek, depending on how weeks are going and how much time I have. But yeah, so hopefully normal schedule will resume after the new year. Just with the holidays, streaming's been a little chaotic. It is what it is. But we're gonna start doing something a little different tonight. So a lot of you know the Elder Scrolls Online has been having some problems. The block is bugged, and then it was fixed, and then it wasn't fixed, and now it's even more broken, as well as some other minor problems and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to do some of the later game content, some of the stuff I'm trying to start to bring you guys. It's kind of hard to do most of that. So hopefully they'll have all that fixed here soon, and hopefully by the time we get back to our normal streaming schedule, that'll all be fixed, situated, taken care of. We'll be good. However, I was talking with my little brother earlier today, and I just want to shout out to him on the channel and congratulate him because he got engaged today. And he and I were talking earlier, and he said that he started playing Valhalla, but he got to like one of the earlier bosses and was having trouble and couldn't get past it, so he gave up on playing, which makes me sad. It hurts me deeply because I've been playing Assassin's Creed since 2007, when the first one came out. So yeah, I've been with the franchise from the start, and I've played through Valhalla a couple of times. I've got 120 some odd hours on my current playthrough, but I started streaming it when it first dropped, and I streamed it for a little while, and then I stopped streaming it because there wasn't a lot of interest in it. And then work got crazy, and I moved, and a bunch of other stuff happened, and then I stopped streaming altogether for a while. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go back to the beginning of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, what I was initially planning on doing with tonight's stream was going all the way back to Assassin's Creed 2, starting there and playing through them all in order. However, it made me sad that my brother only got like an hour or two into gameplay on this and then got stuck and gave up. So we're going to do a full-blown walkthrough from the start. We are going to choose the female Eivor because canonically for the game, Eivor is female. Yes, you can choose male, female. If you want the most quote-unquote canonical experience, you let the Animus pick for you. And then when Eivor's in the female Eivor, it's actually Eivor. When it's the male Eivor, it's actually Odin in control. So that's another thing entirely. It's not what we're looking at here. Assassin's Creed, literally, not even a week ago. It was Tuesday. Tuesday, Assassin's Creed Valhalla got its final update. So we're going to go back. We're going to start at the beginning. We're going to play through the whole kit and caboodle from start to finish on live stream. If this takes us 6 months to get through, playing one night a week, it takes us 6 months to get through. It is what it is. But I can't let my brother get left behind. It's fun. So we got 128 hours, 47 minutes, and 15 seconds of gameplay on this current playthrough of Valhalla. It is ridiculous. This game is massive, and that's not even completing it. That's got like 3 quests left in Wrath of the Druids. We've done the first 4 quests in Paris. Completed the rest of the base game. We're talking a lot of gameplay here, guys. Last time we played was August 1st of this year. It is currently December 10th. So tonight I'm not going to stick to my short format stream. We're going to do a full format stream. I'm going to be quiet on the cutscenes. That way you guys can see and enjoy the story. I'm going to talk about tactics. I'm going to explain what we're doing as we're doing it. When we're getting our skill points to start off with to put in our skill trees, I'm going to explain why we're doing that the way we're doing it. I'm going to explain why we're choosing what skills we're choosing. I'm going to explain why we're doing what we're doing in the order we're doing it, how we're doing it, everything. I'm going to give you guys a complete walkthrough in this Let's Play. And we're going to have a good time. Oh, Lord, here we go. New game. Yes. Alright, so we are going to play on the default difficulty. I'm not... We're just going to set it to default here. Alright. Saga is story, light combat experience. I don't want to play it here. Now, we're not going to play it on Aesir because that's a nightmare. It's obviously highlighted right there. You know, we could play on default, but what we're going to do is we're just going to go, we're going to play on Berserker. We're going to play on hard. Alright. Stealth difficulty we'll put on hard. Let's have a good time. And while this loads and we get our first cutscene, I'm going to go pour myself a horn of mead.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth, nor sky. No grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
There you are.
Here's a tune for you. Want to liven your step.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer.
Go.
You see our king?
Yes, good.
find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. When you see us talking, be quiet as a mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. I think you can do that for me. Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eivor. Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is grown greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
So that's one thing I do like that they added to this opening sequence. You know, you can interact, you can dance.
I shoot the heads of joyless hill dogs. I imbibe Odin's...
We got a drunk laying on the floor.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have accepted you for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy longships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Like a satyr works through my hammer.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stabbed yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light. Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
Eivor, wait. Skål! To Styrbjörn, the true king of Bruggerfolga! Tonight, we all made anew. Skål! Eivor.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria wakes. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes, and horns resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who are under attack. Ready yourself, men! Go first. Go. Not you, Ava. Not just yet.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
All right, wait here.
Now it's my turn to offer you, dear slave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan? You have my word.
No. No, Baron. No, Baron! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
And there we go.
What the hell is that? I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Okay, guys. So the female Eivor is the canonical choice for being accurate. The male Eivor is just there because it's cool. You know, whatever. If you let the Animus choose, you're going to spend most of the game as the female Eivor. I did this on my last playthrough. Fans have figured out, basically, that anytime in this mode Eivor appears as male, that's when Odin is in control. It's following Odin's memory stream. Because it's stronger, so Odin's more in control in that instance. We're just going to go with the female Eivor, because, yeah, that's canonically the right choice. I want to play this
lock
through.
it in and push ahead,
Right.
to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
So I will say they did a really good job at depicting life in that time. From all the research we've seen, all the research we've shown. Now, Eivor's mother being a warrior, yes, women in the Norse culture would have been able to fight. They were often the ones that trained the children.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Eivor Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
Kjotve will skin you alive. You will never leave this.
No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Alright. So, women in Norse times knew how to fight. They took care of the home. They raised and educated the children. That included educating the boys in combat. That was how it was done back then. So the men would go off and fight. There are recordings of women going out and raiding. You know, it's one of those things. Most scholars argue about it. There's just as much evidence for it as there is against it. I mean, there's no real way of knowing because it's not like we can go back in time and check it out. But for the most part, our depictions here that we get are pretty accurate. You know, there's obviously it's a video game, right? There's going to be some stuff that is and some stuff that isn't. Some of the combat manners in the game aren't super accurate. Some of the clothing styles aren't super accurate. but some of them are, from the stuff we've seen between tombs and, you know, burial mounds, different accounts. So a lot of it has more to do with perspective and what evidence you're looking at, because, I mean, the evidence you find in Norway is going to be different than the evidence you find in Sweden, is going to be different than what you find in Ireland. So a lot of it really just depends on what sources you're looking at, which group of the Norse you're looking at. One of the other things to keep in mind and consider is that being a Viking was an occupation.
Stronger.
So, I mean, you didn't have to be Norse to be a Viking. And just because you were a Viking, you know, like just because you were Norse didn't mean you were a Viking, and just because you were a Viking didn't mean you were Norse. It was a career. Just trying to fill up our rations a little bit. Loot all this stuff. So one thing in playing a game like this is always super important, any RPG style game, is loot everything. You can always sell stuff and get rid of stuff later, but loot everything. Alright. So that's it. So we're gonna go that way. So here in the early portion of the game, I mean, we don't really have a lot. Actually, right now we have a bow and we have an axe. We don't even have a shield or a second weapon. We're just kind of, we've got what we've got. We've got to kind of deal with it. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Now, there's two ways to go about playing pretty much any newer Assassin's Creed game. You can either follow your way through the story and level up as you go, because you'll get XP for discovering things, you'll get XP for killing, you'll get XP for completing quests, do side quests, stuff like that. So you can do that, which is typically the way I prefer to play. I naturally progress through the game, so like if I run through, you know, if I'm going to, let's say, this viewpoint, you know, and on the way there I run into it, mini quests or side quests, you know, event, whatever, I'll go through and I'll complete that because I'm there. I ran into it, it's natural, I'm there. I only ever really seek stuff out if I'm looking for something specific. Like if I decide I want a specific weapon and there's a very specific way to get it, then, you know, sometimes I'll do that, but normally I prefer to try to play through the game.
I need to be careful. The guards here are vigilant.
I'll kill you!
Save that for later.
Alright, rations are full. Got some arrows. Dig.
Go, my eyes.
Now, on my first playthrough, when I was in each zone, I would go through and I would complete every zone before I moved on to the next one. So, like, just hit the map real quick. So all of this right here is Riguflike. All this down here, right? So there's a bunch of different stuff. There's a photo there. I'm not sure if that one was me or not. It's also kind of hard to see your cursor. Oh, no, it's daily concept art. Yeah, okay. But, you know, it's like there's this entire area. Well, I 100%ed this area before I left it. Later on in the story, you come back and come to this area. And when we came back to this area, I 100%ed it before I left. So I had everything from those areas before I left. That's just kind of like, that's the way I do on my first Assassin's Creed playthrough, is I clear every single area before I move on to the next area. That way, I've got everything there. I don't have to go back there, unless the quest takes me back there. I started doing that when I was in Black Flag. I got the Black Flag and started clearing every city before moving on. That way I could make sure I had the optimal amount of coin to purchase upgrades. And when I was playing Black Flag, I would like get to some areas and I would just hunt. Like, oh, hey, new area. It's got creatures that I haven't killed yet.
Clash of iron.
And I would just go and hunt for hours on end.
Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
And now we have our shield. Alright. So another thing you'll note in playing this game is we have Vikings that have odd names, right? So we've got
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Aval's
Kjotve the Cruel,
if I
right?
use the main gate.
So if you notice at the beginning, they just referred to him as Kjotve. And then you see he's Kjotve the Cruel. Well,
aid me. Be my
in Old Norse times, when you would... What is that? That's telling me where to search. So in Old Norse times, you earned your name. So you would start out as, you know, Bjorn Eriksson. Or actually, a more popularly, more well-known example, Bjorn Ragnarsson. Right? Well, then you would do a great deed and become Bjorn Ironside. Or you had Leif Erikson, which is a bad example because he was just Leif Erikson. He didn't, even though he, you know, did stuff in North America, he didn't actually get a name.
Jet, need to get on the other side.
Which is kind of sad for him. But, you know, that's just kind of the thing there. Alright, let's go to our inventory real quick and equip that shield. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Alright. That's...
Hey, wait! Now you best. Watch for the counter.
Oh. Oh. I guess I should have remembered which button was my dodge. Might have helped me out of that situation. Let's maybe try not to die this time, guys.
My crew should be inside.
Austin!
There should be an opening in the roof.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If I'm to die, I want to make a mess of it, Buckraut. You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand!
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
Let battle sweat flow. I will sell you to hell herself. Kneel, Wolf-Kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
So I'm not sure if this is the boss my brother was talking about getting stuck on, because he said the guy was wielding a really big axe. Oh, that was rough. So we gotta not get hit by this guy, apparently, like, at all. Oh. So we've got, like, two real options when it comes to, like, fighting this guy and doing anything. We can shoot at him to stun him from range and then go up and do a big chunk of damage. Or we can just keep dodging him and whittle him down a little bit at a time. The heavy attacks are going to drain stamina. We don't have enough stamina to deal with that. Better save our stamina for dodging.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
But if we... Right, so we knock his stamina bar down, and we deal a big chunk of damage that way. The only downside here is we're out of arrows. Alright, so we got him down to 50%. He switched from the axe to a pair of hammers. So a regular strike you can parry. When he lights up with the runes like that, you can't parry that. So, like, just regular lighting up, you can parry it if you time it. And there we go. So, yeah, this boss is not super difficult if you play it on the normal mode that it's intended to be played on. Excuse me. You start ramping up the difficulty, it can be a bit of a challenge. But you guys saw how he did that, how we chunked his little, stamina bar down so that we could stun him. We stun him, we deal a big chunk of damage. It's a good way to deal with bosses that you're having trouble with up close. Like right now, we don't really have any gear. We're kind of meh. So I did not have this struggle my first playthrough, because my first playthrough I played it through on base difficulty. And as you saw, I've not played the game since August with 128 hours of gameplay. It's been a long time since I've been on this boss.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
I better make my shots count. Run up and do the stun attack. No arrows, alright. Oh. Find yourself low on stamina, successfully hitting consecutive light attacks does restore your stamina. And you can try experimenting with a combination of light and heavy attacks. Ooh. I just realized there are arrows around the room. I can't stun him again, but I can keep my distance. We really need to try to keep our distance now. All right. So as you guys can see, it gives us a little bit of a challenge. It's not too much to deal with, but, you know.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Venom, no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
I was sad with the new update of Valhalla that we didn't get a new game plus, because I would much rather have come through and shown you guys this in new game plus, where I had Gangnir and Mjolnir and Excalibur and Odin's Arc. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll go through, we'll do a fresh playthrough, show you guys all the DLC content, do everything.
Eivor, are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh. Yes, of course.
Yeah, what's up, Silent Knight? Alright. Alright, for you.
Horns well caught, Wolf-kissed. Even if your wits were somewhat rattled.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Try the offside lead! Patience will reward us!
However, one of the things I really did like about this game was that they added actual visceral combat. So, like, you actually feel like you're liking.
Hey now. In step with me.
Oh, we got wrecked. 6-hour D&D session. Jeez, Drew, you need to chill. And I just got wrecked. I mean, I would totally join you for a 6-hour D&D session if I had the time, Drew, but you know how it is. You get it. Especially with the holidays coming up. Alright, come on, load. Normally they're 4 hours. Oh yeah. Normally
Listen
I have
here.
3 to 4 hour D&D
If you can
sessions
breathe,
too.
you can
so I
fight.
get that.
Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice. Wait a minute! Time has come for you.
Come on.
Keep the idiot guessing. Remember Frakistopoulos?
That's right. Beat him to death with his own shield.
Keep focused.
Oh, we gotta find some rations.
Wager on who gets the kill? Odin's got this. Just watch.
Man, I'm struggling tonight. Part of it's that I gotta get used to the combat again, because it's been ages since I actually, like, played. And part of it's the fact that this is the first mission and we have no gear. Alright, come on.
Listen here.
Might help if I actually equipped stuff. Once more with feeling. Yes, Drew, once more with feeling. And,
fight.
Let's try
Come.
this.
We take back our ship.
Oh
You
look,
do
we
not
actually
need to
have
tell us
gear.
twice.
Hang on, let's... Cannot save right now. Oh boy. No, we don't want that. Cannot save. Alright, well, that's fine.
What's the meaning of this?
The alligator bear running away!
Odin, thank you!
We'll wear you out, meaty. Watch my back. Follow my lead.
Not gonna lie, this was going better when I had a shield. Doing this one.
Don't take the bait.
They'll get you. Yeah, dead. Kids like corn. Of such cowardice. Watch for the counter. Yeah. Patience. Look for the opening. Yeah.
Keep watch on my back!
some rations. We need some more rations, though. Yeah? Wow. You can't see all the other Vikings. They're fine. Man, the game wants you to use rations to heal, but that doesn't put any rations out for you. Ah, I'm calling bullshit. I will say I'm fairly sure rations are more prevalent on the normal difficulty. That's...
I will
Time to die.
Nope.
Die now.
So sneaking around that's not going to work. But I refuse to change the difficulty.
If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back
You
our
do not
ship.
need to tell us twice.
Hey, what?
Watch
You're
your face.
mine!
Sly fox this way.
Now I'm angry.
Come on.
Just watch my back. On my mark. Time to fight dirty.
I guess we're going this route.
Let's drive away. You're mine.
Go on! Who will catch Odin's eye?
Uh-oh, what did I do?
Time to fight dirty.
Then don't take the bait. Patience.
You try the other way.
All right. There we go, got the rations. All right, now. All right, looks like that's the strat, guys. Is that everybody? Is there anybody else down here?
That's enough. I can run for hours. You'll beat the pros.
Alrighty.
Dag, Bragi, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time.
Stop yapping and start rowing.
More sail!
Now we are on autopilot.
Rather silent, Eivor.
Oh.
Anything to say for the
suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
I like my version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjot's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
First raid.
What's my lead?
Stop your spine!
Alright.
We are done here! Come on! Show me what lies ahead.
Alright, alright, alright. Yep, that's it for the raid. Alright, we're done here. That was pretty quick, simple, easy, not a big deal. So yeah, you just run out the middle of the camp, kill everybody, go into the building, loot the chest, burn the place to the ground. I mean, no, we don't burn the settlement. What are you talking about? That's rude. Yeah, we burn them. Not a huge deal.
Let the sail out!
Kjotve will come for us now, harder and stronger than before.
No surprise there. This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright, Wolf-Kiss.
Run up the sail!
I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone.
Sail down! Sail! Catch the wind!
There we go. Heading right to our objective. So once we get there, guys, I'm going to cut the stream. So we'll call it good. We'll call it here. It's just a start. You know, Not a huge deal. This actually keeps us within our hour to hour and a half time we're generally trying to set for ourselves. But yeah, we're about there. We'll be ending the stream shortly.
What about Sigurd? What
And
would he say?
going from there.
If Sigurd were here, he would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe and smiling into the breeze.
And what will you tell our king about this misadventure?
Only the truth. We attacked Kjotve's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
If there's a skull who dares sing that verse, it'll be his last song.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Alright guys, we're going to end it here before we go and continue our next
the feeder of ravens returns,
quest.
and not half dead.
You guys have a nice night. We'll catch you next time.